कमरे से परनीत आ जाओ ना तो सही ऐसी मन की है सच्ची तुम हो सितारों की परे हुई गलती सॉरी हमने गाया तुम क्यों सुनी किसकी मर्जी जो थे अब तो आए जा हमको ले जाए जा आए जा अब तो आए जा हमको ले जाए जा अब तो आए जा हमको ले जाए जा आए जा अब तो आए जा हमको ले जाए जा देखो आने जाने वाले सारे साथ खड़े हैं कभी ना कभी मैंने भी तो ऐसे वैसे ख्वाब देखे हैं कि हम तो आस पास सास में और रात साथ बात करें क्यों ना रह लो ना अब तो आए जा हमको ले जाए जा आए जा अब तो आए जा हमको ले जाए जा अब तो आए जा हमको ले जाए जा आए जा अब तो आए जा हमको ले जाए जा
You're on, Reena.
Hello and welcome. My name is Reena Shah, and I am so happy you all are here with us tonight to be a part of Chhaya's holiday soiree. It has been Chhaya's tradition to have a get together at the end of the year to celebrate our accomplishments, to look toward the future, and to thank everyone who has supported us. Although we cannot be with you in person, we are with you in our hearts and, of course, on your devices. For 20 years, Chhaya CDC is an organization that has been serving all New Yorkers with expertise in aiding South Asian and Indo-Caribbean communities in the areas of housing rights, economic empowerment, small business support, and providing opportunities for immigrant and marginalized voices. Tonight, we thank our friends at Rise, a Pan-Asian group at PayPal, for sponsoring this event. And all of you out there can also support Chhaya further by bidding on dozens of spectacular items in our online holiday auction by going to chhayacdc.org/auction. Bidding ends tonight at 9 p.m. We have gift cards to local South Asian restaurants, signed books by Padma Lakshmi, an exquisite masala dabba from Diaspora Co., Bollywood dance classes, and so much more. Again, bidding ends at 9 p.m., so be sure to check out the auction online. And at any time during the event, if you feel moved to give just a little more, you can always donate to Chhaya CDC from your phone by texting the word Chhaya, CHHAYA, to 44321, or by going to the Chhaya website at chhayacdc.org. We have an amazing, incredible lineup of talent tonight with a very exciting surprise celebrity guest appearance later on in the program. And of course, a dance party with our one and only DJ Rekha. So stick around. We are going to get the party started tonight with a little cocktail mocktail demo from Chef Rachel Gurgar. Chef Rachel is an immigrant from Mumbai, India, who is now based out of Brooklyn, New York. She is a chef, photographer, and food editor who loves to cook and develop delicious recipes from her culture and beyond. Please give a warm welcome and give it up for Chef Rachel Gurgar.
Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and I'm so excited to be a part of Chhaya's event tonight because I love supporting organizations that do work around social justice issues for the South Asian and Indo-Caribbean community. Today I'm going to show you how to make an Indian-inspired turmeric cocktail. It's very easy using very few ingredients, so let's start. So the first thing I'm going to do is add some ice to our cocktail shaker. About 4 to 5 cubes should be enough. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my lime juice, about 3/4 of an ounce. And next we're going to add some maple syrup. It's totally fine if you don't have maple syrup, just use honey or simple syrup works just as good. Next, we're gonna add our vodka, about 1.5 ounces. And then we're gonna add about 1/8 teaspoon turmeric powder. And that is how it should look. And everyone who's making a mocktail, leave out the spirit. We're gonna top it with some tonic water later. So then you just close your lid and shake. Open it up and fill your cocktail glass with 2 to 3 cubes of ice. And then we can just strain. If you don't have a cocktail strainer, just use a regular chai strainer. And look at how pretty. That looks so good. For everyone who's made a mocktail, now would be the time that you top yours with tonic water. I'm still gonna do it because it tastes great. And lastly, we're gonna garnish with some herbs. So I'm using rosemary because that's what I had, but feel free to use whatever herb you have. And that's it. Cheers, you guys. Thank you so much for making this with me. Tastes delicious. I am ready to enjoy rest of the event.
Wow, that looks absolutely delicious and so pretty, doesn't it, with that turmeric? You can find her work and this drink recipe and a lot more on her website at rachelgurgar.com. If you missed any of that, we will be reposting that video on Chhaya's Facebook page. And now, here's a look at some of the Chhaya team, followed by 2 profiles of women who have benefited from connecting with us.
The thing that inspires me most about working at Chhaya is the multitude of different ways that we're able to help members of our community.
I work at Chhaya because Chhayan are dedicated to provide service that our community are in need.
I'm able to connect learners to a variety of resources.
Working at Chhaya inspires me because of its passion and dedication to fight against injustice.
I'm inspired by the passionate and hardworking staff.
The people that I work with truly care for the community.
I work for Chhaya because it's one of the only organizations dedicated to helping the progression of Indo-Caribbeans.
As someone who did not grow up here, I understand what it's like to build new roots and establish a home for yourself.
I want other communities and other folks to have the resources my parents and my family wasn't able to have growing up, whether it's housing stability, economic justice, or overall building power in our communities.
Chhaya is an organization that's all about community.
We speak your language.
আমরা আপনাদের ভাষায় কথা বলতে পারি।
আমরা আপনাদের ভাষায় কথা বলি।
हामी तपाईँको भाषा बोल्छौँ।
हम आपकी भाषा बोलते हैं।
ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਦਦ ਲਈ ਇੱਥੇ ਖੜੇ ਹਾਂ।
আমরা আপনাদের জন্য এখানে আছি।
छाया तपाईँहरूको लागि यहाँ छ। धन्यवाद।
Chhaya está aqui para ti.
Chhaya kailangan sa de yure.
Chhaya ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੈ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ।
We are here for our community.
I don't believe in that word failure. My name is Judith Kensler. I live in Queens, New York. I am 75 years old. My husband was a veteran. He passed away in 1989, and he was a good man. He served his country well. I've lived here for over 25 years. I took the reverse mortgage out because I wanted to do some work on the house, but then the cancer came and things were difficult for me. My children had help, but they have their own lives and their families. Everything seemed to pile up on me, and I was so tired. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I went to the Chhaya office on Liberty Avenue. There I met Zahan, and he went through all of my documents and explained to me how Chhaya could help. When I got home, this was the first night in over 2 years that I slept. Not only did I sleep, I rested because I knew that I was in good hands. I got behind on the taxes. They put a lien on my house. And I knew that I was in trouble again. I had gotten sick again. So I came back to Chhaya and I met Tin Yang. She went through everything with me. She called me on the phone. She said, "You're going to be all right. We're going to do what we can to help you." Tin Yang and Chhaya are helping me to set up an agreement with Department of Finance so that I won't end up in the same predicament again.
Maybe tomorrow I'll pass away. I will be no longer here, but my work will be in the world. People will know me through my work. That she was someone who helped us, who always was nice with us. Whenever we ask for help, she always there for us. My name is Moriam Parvin. I am a community organizer and I'm working in my community in Jamaica, Queens and Brooklyn. 2017, when I received a court paper from my landlord as a non-payment case, I was very upset that time and very scared. What will happen with me? I tried to figure it out what I need to do. So I went there in the court. I showed all documents, stand in front of the judge. I fight there against my landlord. I won that case. That was the huge achievement for me. Since then, I decide I need to do something. I need to teach Bangladeshi community people. They don't know a lot of things. We have opportunity in this country, but they don't know where to go, how to use it, where to look for it. So since then I say, okay, let me involve in that and help people, educate people.
But আমি একটা রিসার্চ করিয়া জানাইতে পারবো কি প্রসেসটা কি।
Thank you.
সবাই যদি এগ্রি করে দেন obviously আমরা এটা করতে পারবো, আমরা ইনস্টল করতে পারবো।
Thank you, Reema. Most of the tenants are facing heating issue, harassment from the landlord. Most of the time they are suffering but they are scared to fight back.
The elected official, they need to act right now.
I'm learning from Chhaya, and I'm showing my neighbors, I'm teaching my neighbors how to file 311 when I see I don't have hot water, I don't have heat, we do that. And sometimes we make the arrangement, we sit all together this in the meeting, and we call everyone, we call at a time 311 to make big noise.
Chhaya is doing such great work that was truly so powerful and inspiring. Everybody at home, please give Chhaya a round of applause. They truly are doing amazing, amazing work. And now I'd like to also give a big shout out to Culture House for their support in making that staff video, and to filmmaker Mansoura Khanam for capturing stories of the people we serve. Community is what brings us together, and despite the pandemic, loss of family, income, and livelihoods for some, with resilience, we at Chhaya continue our mission to serve our communities. And as always, you can donate to Chhaya CDC from your phone by texting Chhaya, CHHAYA, to 44321, or by going to the Chhaya website at chhayacdc.org. Be sure to share your favorite moments from our holiday soiree tonight on social media by tagging at Chhaya CDC on Facebook and Instagram. And a friendly reminder that our auction closes at 9 p.m. tonight. And that's chhayacdc.org/auction. All right, moving on here, everyone. So small businesses are vital to any neighborhood. And this holiday season, Chhaya launched a bold initiative to aid businesses in the Jackson Heights neighborhood, where we are rooted. Shop-jh.com is a platform that will allow anyone to purchase gift certificates for local small businesses in Jackson Heights and in the nearby area that are often they do not, often have the capital or capacity to have a gift card program of their own. So please support these businesses in the Jackson Heights area. Buy a gift card off of shop-jh.com. That's really cool. Thank you, Chhaya, for organizing that. That's amazing. And right now, here's another short film from Mansoura Khanam highlighting a small business owner that we have worked with, followed by a message from Chhaya's executive director, Annetta Seecharran.
Before the pandemic, Jackson Heights was the place where you walk down the street and there was always a sense of life. At the height of the pandemic, that buzz in the air that is so familiar had gone quiet and had been replaced by sirens.
My name is Mahmoud Hussain Badsha. I'm from Bangladesh, and I live in Jackson Heights like 25 years, and my business almost 22 years. Rent is a lot of money, but they First time I tell him, so there is no business. You have to give me break. He said no break, but I have to give it later. Later. No, I have a permit for food vendor permit. Is my name on it. Then I help one lady. She selling the taco, and also the Saya City give me the link. They apply for some loan because that vendor people they open the 3 months, so they are losing money. They are losing business, and they have no money. So I apply for three, 4 times. There is not approved. I live in Jackson Heights, 76th Street, and 2 block down is our community. Is a Bengali community, Nepali, Indian, Pakistani. Awesome. Have a restaurant, different food. 1 block down, I have a lot of food, lot of different food, Asian, and 1 block down that way, Colombian, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Ecuadorian, all the food. Yeah, we are enjoying the food, enjoying the people. I love this neighborhood. I don't want to go anywhere. I have to stay here forever.
Thank you for joining us this evening. While we wish we could have gathered with you in person, we are grateful that we're able to come together virtually, and we thank you for your support. This year will no doubt be one we will never forget, one that would have changed our lives forever. In our communities, we have seen devastating suffering, an immense loss of lives and livelihoods, thousands who cannot afford to buy food, pay rent, make mortgage payments, or pay utility bills. And what's worse is that those who are the most impacted were already the most vulnerable, who before the pandemic were already threatened with housing instability due to high rents and jobs that don't pay enough to live in this city. For 20 years, Chhaya has been working to address these housing and economic issues facing low-income South Asians and Indo-Caribbeans. We are proud that we have been able to help thousands fight for their rights, fight eviction, fight foreclosure, navigate a daunting credit system, find resources and support for their small businesses, and navigate the immigration system and more. We are proud that we have been a steady voice fighting for the inclusion of South Asians and Indo-Caribbeans in public policy. Yet, this pandemic has brought into focus the immense amount of work ahead of us and the need to continue to respond to the changing needs of our community. Over the last 8 months, we were able to pivot our services to emergency relief. We distributed over $600,000 in cash to families in need, and with our partners, distributed food to thousands of households, supported small businesses in navigating the little help that was available, helped tenants apply for rent relief, and assisted those who've lost jobs with unemployment applications, all while continuing to advocate for systemic change. As we brace ourselves for the second wave of the pandemic, we are committed to remaining strong and present for our community members who need us. We will continue to do everything to bring relief and to continue to fight for systemic change. Thank you again for your support.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Annetta. We truly appreciate that message and all of the wonderful work that Chhaya is doing. All right, we are ready, almost ready for the dance party with DJ Rekha. Rekha. All right, I just want to give a big shout out and thanks to all of the people who made this lovely event possible tonight. Dana Mathura, Noor Shams, Deepa Patel, Leo of Transit Music for making all of this technology for Zoom and all of that work for us tonight. And a huge thank you to DJ Rekha for producing this event for us this evening. A very special thank you to our main event sponsor, Rise, a Pan-Asian group at PayPal. And thank you to Resham and Tim at Culture House. And of course, a big shout out to Chef Rachel, Zubi Ahmed, Rekha Shankar, Mansura Khanam, and the incredible Chhaya staff and board. All right, everybody, we have one last special surprise for you here. We have a special message from Chhaya's supporter, Padma Lakshmi. She really needs no introduction. She is an American author, activist, model, and television host. Her groundbreaking show, Taste the Nation with Padma Lakshmi, premiered on Hulu. You may have caught some familiar faces from Chhaya on her segment on food in Jackson Heights. So be sure to check that out. Again, Taste the Nation with Padma Lakshmi on Hulu. And we also have signed copies of books by Padma Lakshmi, along with other unique cool items on the Chhaya auction site. Head to chhayacdc.org/auction to snag them before bidding closes tonight at 9 p.m. All right, everybody, please put your hands together and give a very warm welcome to the one, the only Padma Lakshmi.
Hi everyone, I'm Padma Lakshmi and I'm here in support of Chhaya CDC's relief efforts. Chhaya has been working tirelessly during COVID to help Indo-Caribbean immigrants as well as South Asians on mortgage relief resources, sometimes delivering direct cash, delivering groceries and food and supplies in conjunction with other organizations, educating people in the community about evictions and raising rents. They do such good work and we need to help them because throughout COVID, they've been doing an extraordinary job for our community. They also helped the 2020 census safely account for all the people in Jackson Heights and in our community. And as we know, filling out the census and accounting for everyone who lives in our area is really, really important because that is what's going to decide what funds and resources the community gets. Queens is very dear to my heart. When I was in kindergarten, my mom and I moved to Elmhurst, and Jackson Heights isn't just a food hub for me. It's a place that makes me feel like home. So please donate and help Chhaya do the extraordinary work that they do for all of us who need it. It's really easy. Just text 44321 and enter Chhaya, CHHAYA. Again, just text 44321 and enter, in all caps, CHHAYA. And now it's really important that we do this extraordinary work with joy and exuberance. And who better to help us do that than my dear friend, DJ Rekha, who is now going to spin a great dance party for us. Please donate to Chhaya whatever you can. 44321, enter CHHAYA. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Padma Lakshmi. Everybody, please give it up for DJ Rekha.
Check. What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? I just want to give a big shout out to Reena Shah. Reena is an accomplished stage and screen actress, dancer, choreographer, singer, voiceover artist. She's toured with me as a dancer and Bhangra instructor. She'll be next seen on screen in Padma Lakshmi feature film India Sweets and Spices. Find Reena at dancingreena.com and on Instagram at dancingreena.